Hello, I am Jade Animates, and I'm here with Leos Films today, and we are going to just be sharing some. Uh, yeah, we're just going to be sharing some funny stories that we have. I don't have any written down. All right. Do you want me to say mine right now?
Yeah, sure. Tell
Okay.
it because I'm still thinking mine.
Okay. When I was in the fourth grade, I think it was, or the fifth grade, actually. I think
Yeah,
it was the fourth grade. I think it was the fourth grade.
in the
It
fourth
was
grade.
2020. So 2020, if you
2020,
remember,
the COVID year.
yeah. what the what we had to do was we go on Zoom class, which is what we're talking on. Uh,
Yeah, we're ancient people.
we
We're
were on a
being
Zoom call.
ancient.
Yeah, we were on a Zoom call. I lost track of time, but I was looking at my stove's clock because my stove, it has like a little digital, like the
Oh
little
yeah,
mini digital
my
display on it. It has the time on it.
my microwave has used to have it before we bought a new one.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it has stuff like that, and it also can
Yep.
read the time. So
Yeah.
I was reading off of that. Prior, like a few like days ago, I think it was. I think it was like daylight savings ending or something like that,
Yeah.
and the time was rolled back by an hour or two, something like that. And I thought that I still had like 30 minutes to um
To do
like do
to
whatever,
get a
basically
minute.
do whatever,
Yeah.
because we had our like free time basically away from the call. So
Yeah.
I keep on going for 30 minutes. I decided to set up my stuff early, so I have my computer ready, and it turns
Yeah.
out I was an hour late to the class.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
1 hour late.
That happened to me more times than I would like to say. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I remember the same thing happened to me. I used to do like this coding class for video games, and then I was supposed to get in like at like 12. I mean 11 something, and I was like awake, and I was already in the computer at like 9:30, and I'm like, oh, I have enough time, so I started working like on a weird game on Scratch. I made a video about it, and then sooner or later my dad comes down, and then he's like, why aren't you in class? And I'm like, what do you mean? I think it's barely 10:30. What the? And then I was like 30 minutes late, and the teacher told my mom that I wasn't there, and my mom was like, why weren't you in class? I just got late. She got
Yeah,
really
kind of a
mad.
similar thing that happened to me. It's just the time. That's the only thing. It was just a timing issue for me.
Yeah,
But
my
like a timing issue
new
on our stove. And then when I went into that class, like an hour late,
yeah,
the moderator teacher that was in there, that
yeah.
she messaged me privately on the Zoom, since you can
Oh,
privately
oh no.
message people. She said, "Where were you?"
Oh
And then I'm
no.
like, and then I say, oh, there was a timing error on my stove, basically. Thank
Uh,
goodness she believed me, because I would
like
have been cooked.
yeah, like imagine she would have been like, "Nah, man, you're lying. You just wasted your time. I'm gonna tell your parents. You're gonna be grounded."
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you cannot play Fortnite this tonight.
Okay, fun fact. I have like this little. This is not a story, but this is like I have like a dinosaur costume, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's just it. I just wanted to tell you that. I'm probably gonna cut it away, but anyways, I'm wasting time.
His own video, but I
Do you have any relationship story?
no.
Yeah, me neither, man. Like I
If you saw
never
if
have
you saw the
gotten
new video,
anything near that. The nearest thing was like asking a girl if she liked me, and then she was like,
nah.
how about we in middle school?" And I'm like, "Sure." Like later in the day, one of her friends tells me, "Hey, yeah, she doesn't like you. She thinks you're ugly." And I'm like, "What? No." But she said, no.
I
And
mean,
then
a way to put it though, a way to be
I just
brutally
never
honest.
decided to like take the courage to tell any. Even if I really like them, I couldn't tell them that I liked them until like the very last day of school. I
Oh.
remember I remember one day, like, I really liked this girl and she was actually nice. And then I was like, okay, I really like her, but I'm not gonna tell her until like at the end of the year or something like that. And turns out at the middle of the year, my family was leaving. Like, we were moving back to Mexico, and then we had to leave the school forever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a perfect chance. And and dude, I swear to you, like the day before, I went to Panda Express, and one of the cookies said, "It's time for you to do." And I'm like, oh, oh, okay, I guess I should do it. But guess what? She didn't come that day. She didn't come. She always
Oh
came, but she didn't come
no.
that one day. She got sick, and I couldn't tell her. And I was like, dude,
Really?
and I was so sad.
Hey,
I left the school so so
upset.
sad, upset. Yeah,
Uh, Me, on the other hand, I just never cared. Like, I just never really found anything out of it.
I can see why. I can see why. Yeah, like those two girls were like 3 years separated from each other, man. Like, I liked the first one in like third grade, which doesn't even make sense. I should have gotten the talk with my parents because my parents would have been like, "No, dude, you're way too young for like boyfriend girlfriend thing." And then the other girl was like from sixth grade. They're like 3 years apart. Like three, and for those 3 whole years, like I would have been. I never actually got interested because all the girls were annoying. Like, seriously, most of the girls were annoying. Either that, or they were nice, but I could see that they didn't like me, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Now I'm not gonna tell them. So yeah. Okay, what do you have?
Oh, so this one actually happened more recently, I would say. This happened, I would
Ooh.
say on Thursday.
Yeah.
So I was in school, okay? I'm in
Yeah.
high school, by the way. I was in my first period marketing class. Yeah, I have to take
Yeah.
marketing in my state, which is so
Yeah.
stupid. In my first period class. Uh, this dude, I don't really talk to him. Okay, he's like
Yeah.
kind of
She's like one
one of
of those
those.
kids that they're just the NPCs. They're just the
Not
people.
really. He has like a group of friends that he talks to in that class. They talk about like
Oh.
college sports and stuff. They talk about sports and stuff. Which
Oh.
our school in the U.S. right now,
Huh?
there's like a phone ban in schools, which
Yeah.
understandable basically, but can't use it at lunch for some reason. That's so stupid.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, so our state fully banned it basically. No time in the classroom basically. You can't even have it out in instructional time. This dude, the bell just rang, meaning passing period is over. I was sitting down,
Yeah.
I was waiting for the class to start, like a good little kid.
Like
But,
the angel you were.
Yeah, like the angel I am. And then
That you
he's
are.
still on the
Always
phone
be.
talking. I have my Beats that I'm currently wearing in my ears, and I keep
Yeah.
the case in my pocket, so I just take them out and put them in my pocket since the music will just pause. He's still on the phone, he's still talking. And when the teacher walks in, she's like, "Are you gonna put your phone away? Because if you don't, it's gonna be mine for the rest of the day." He says, "Hold on, I'm talking to my dad."
Oh my
And
gosh!
he
Oh
continues
my
talking.
gosh! Bro's like.
Yeah, but but the teacher, like, she has to enforce this rule basically, and I understand it. But
Yeah.
he says, "Hold on, I'll put it away in a moment," which I would have been like, "Okay, just put it away."
I would have been
But
like,
the
no, give me that
teacher,
crap.
no, then the teacher, she says, this is your last warning, otherwise I'm going to call security to take the phone."
Oh my, security! Oh my gosh, it's
Yep, we
illegal
need
to have your phones now,
security to
kids.
escort the phone. A waste of our resources.
Yeah,
The
you know
American.
something? You know that they made it like a law in like Arizona that it was illegal for like schools to allow students to use their phones.
Yeah, this is in like a bunch of other states. This isn't like
Yeah, I
Texas
know,
where
it's
I
crazy.
live.
So they're probably gonna move it there.
Yeah, this
They're
is also in
expanding.
Texas. This is also in Florida. I live in Florida, so that's there. This is also in like New York, I think. This is in like a whole bunch of other states.
Oh, cool.
Not
go.
cool. This isn't cool. But yeah, then the teacher, she gives him like another like 5 seconds, I would say. The dude, by the way, he's speaking in Spanish. Okay, he's talking to his dad. Okay, he's saying like, can you come like, he's saying like, can you come down to the like, there's this place that we have. It's like a services area or something like that, down to the office basically, so you can go sign something. Yeah, yeah. So you can go sign something. Because we had our elective forms for next year. Since I'm becoming a sophomore next year, I have to get my elective form in. And then the teacher goes on to those like little phones, like those little I would say like those landline phones, but they're not really landline. They're like more connected to like the internet because they're now modern phones that are like landlines.
We're so hyped with the kids.
And she calls down to the office to send security down to the top floor.
Oh my gosh.
And once this dude got done, literally like 20 seconds after she got off the phone, or he got off the phone.
Oh my gosh.
20 seconds after he got off the phone, he literally just said this to the teacher. You don't have to be a D-head about it.
Oh no, now he cooked. Now he's dead.
Yeah.
No.
The teacher thankfully didn't hear that.
Oh.
Okay, thankfully. But then he said, you don't have to be petty about it. And then the teacher didn't take that lightly.
Let's just say that
he'll make security take him out as well if he doesn't if he doesn't comply, basically.
Oh my god.
He's insisting saying, oh, I'm not gonna like you guys are not taking my phone from me because of me having to call my father or something.
What's gonna happen? So the teacher then gets mad and calls security to bring his phone, and then he starts like roasting the security, and security take him to like somewhere, and then he starts roasting the other people inside the building, and then they just bring him to like how's it called, the interrogation place, and then he starts roasting the cop, and then he roasts the judge, and so on until he's in jail.
Well, it's just an endless cycle of roasting
until you hit the slammer. Cycle. No, and in jail he starts roasting other cellmates, and then the cellmates beat him up. Then the cycle stops. Okay, so gosh, I saved the best one for last. Thank God I forgot to tell you this one. Okay, so basically in my old school there was this kid. Let's call him Chris Pringle, and Chris then Pringle. Yeah, and so that basically Chris is like how do I put? He's like a crybaby. You know those kids that can't tolerate losing.
Sore losers. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's like a sore loser and a crybaby because he gets mad at everything else. And but the thing is, he's not like 6 years old or something like that. No, he's like, by that time he was like in 6th grade and I was in 5th. So right now he should be in 7th grade. Okay, so basically this guy, we're playing basketball, and then this guy just okay, so basically this guy, we start playing basketball, and I'm on the team that's like on the opposite team and not with him, and I'm like covering him like you're supposed to him, but then he starts being like, what are you, get out of my face and crap like that, and I'm like, no, this is how you play the game. And then you know what he does? He grabs me and literally body slams me into the concrete yard.
Oh God.
Oh my! I swear, if he was a little better at like body slamming, he would have probably hit it in my head, and I would have probably like had some concussion. And then I was like, and I remember, and then right after I was about to get up from the impact, he literally kicked me in the face, like just straight up. And then my sister was all like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then she started roasting him, like and I mean absolutely roasting him. Like, for example, let's just say that she had a lot to work with because his parents were divorced.
Oh no.
Let's just say that. Okay, that was my last story because I said the last one for last. What is your last story?
So it's a sports story. So I have the seventh period, my seventh period class. This happened about, I would say, 3 months ago,
Yeah.
like before winter break for us happened.
Yeah.
Um, there's this kid in my seventh period class. He's not even in my class. He's in like another PE class, basically. Let's just
Yeah.
call him Mason because Mason's a very weird name, and I don't like that.
Mason. No, call him Hunter. Call him Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter, because we all hate the name Hunter. If your name is Hunter, I'm not sorry.
All right, fine. We'll name him Hunter. So
Yeah.
Hunter, he's like a cocky, like 5'1" high schooler who's a sophomore. Okay,
Okay.
so he's like 5'1". I bet you I could pick him up, no issue and stuff, and like throw him.
Oh my
Basically.
god. Oh my
Yeah, he's the
gosh.
height of a fifth grader. There's like
Okay.
this kid. Okay, he's playing. We're playing American football. All right, I'll just say
The
football.
American.
American football. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're doing that. He's playing defensive back, which is a position where they cover a receiver. The receiver
Okay.
is the person who catches the ball. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm playing receiver. I'm not the best receiver, but I can catch.
Me neither.
So I do my route. So I try and lock him up, basically, make him go to the other side of the field.
Oh yeah.
And I go for I jump, okay, and I feel a very, very weird pop in my toe when I lift, basically. I almost catch the ball, but when I feel the pain, I just drop it and I go to the ground, basically. I'm able to get up, I can walk normally, but only issue is that I have a major pain in that toe. I think it was my right toe that I had pain in.
Did he cut
And
it?
this dude is saying, "Oh, I crossed you up. I crossed you up."
I
no,
hate
you
those.
didn't,
This
Hunter.
kid.
Hunter.
You know,
No, you
hell no, you didn't, you little dweeb.
Hunter, you are literally on the other side of the field. Well, I'm about to go for a pass, and I unfortunately did injure.
I don't even like watch that much or play American football, but I can still know that you did not cross him, man. And I didn't even watch the whole thing. I didn't even saw it happen. You're just telling me, and I'm like, oh yeah, he didn't cross him.
Yeah, if that kid is watching this video somehow, we don't like you.
Yeah, we don't like you. We don't like you, dude. Get unsubscribe. Goodbye. Okay, thanks for being here, Joe. I really appreciate it.
Can you just say J80, please?
Yeah, no, I know your real name. I know your real name. I'm not just gonna go like, oh, that must be his real name. I know your real name. I know it. Like,
thank you, Gmail, for leaking it.
Okay, I remember when you thought like my name was my sister's name because this is actually her email.
Yeah.
Okay,
all right,
thank you all.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you for having me on. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe to Leo. Subscribe to me if this is your first time watching.
Subscribe to both of us except for Hunter.
Yeah, we don't like
Not
you,
you, Hunter, or you, Chris.